Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Baxter Travel Webcast. Today's webinar, Land, Sea, and Sky Adventures on Oahu, will be presented by Karishma Chowfin, Director of Travel Industry Sales for the Oahu Visitors Bureau. Now, before we get started, I'd just like to let all the viewers know that if you have any questions during the presentation, just type them into either the chat box or the Q&A box, and they'll be answered after the presentation is finished. Hi, Karishma. How are you? Are you on the line?
Aloha.
Oh, hi there. Okay, so if you'd like to go ahead and share your screen, you can start whenever you're ready.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, everybody. We are so very excited to share all things outdoors on the island of Oahu. And wherever you're calling in from in Canada, thank you all so much. We are just getting our morning started here in Honolulu, and some of you may be finishing your day, getting closer to the weekend. But once again, thank you. Big mahalo for joining us today. And there are so many exciting things to share with you about my beautiful home on Oahu. And I know as we get into fall, those winter months, all of you up north are going to be looking for things to do in warmer climate. So I hope this webinar inspires you to get creative with those itineraries, get creative with some of the great outdoor adventure activities that we have right here on the island of Oahu. Now, keep in mind, adventure travel is fun, it is vibrant, and it is contemporary. Families, couples, friends, singles of all ages are looking for a travel experience that gives them something a little different and a little out of the ordinary and a closer encounter with the world around them. And a key factor of adventure travel is the level of activity. Adventure travel is primarily associated with activities that engage travelers through participation rather than more passive pursuits such as sightseeing at traditional visitor attractions. And key defining factors of adventure travel, again, is the level of activities. Factors often associated with travel, adventure travel, is to experience something that is new and unique. There's an increased sense of personal growth. Of course, there's educational opportunities. It is meant to be fun and exciting and being outdoors in a carefree setting. And you're really returning to nature. And truly, adventure travel helps one interact with the environment and the host culture and the host people, and great mental and physical stimulation, of course. And the funnest part about adventure travel is truly experiencing the unexpected. Now, adventure and love for the outdoors means different things to different people, and it is so vital for you as a travel consultant to understand what your clients are seeking in their adventure or their outdoor getaway. And knowing your client will truly help you understand and identify the type of getaway they are seeking and help you build those customized itineraries and activity suggestions to help you further establish yourself and your business and as a travel concierge and a travel consultant. So why Oahu? Now, Oahu, not only does it have a wonderful blend of town and country experiences with the very social and energizing Waikiki and Honolulu, but once you're ready to wind down maybe or enjoy some of those beautiful countryscapes, we do have that as well once you get out of that very social Waikiki, Honolulu area. We have some breathtaking surroundings, a really amazing depth of product for all interest levels, aqua blue seas, golden shorelines. We have over 80 kilometers of swimmable beaches right here on the island of Oahu. More swimmable beach than any other islands within the Hawaiian Islands chains. Hidden valleys, beautiful emerald cliffs, lush rainforests, and refreshing waterfalls that you can jump into. These are perfect for outdoor adventures. But keep in mind, sea and land activities here provide more than great fun in the sun. We have an amazing host culture, and these adventures provide and present an opportunity for your visitors, your clients, to learn about Hawaiian history and our rich Hawaiian culture. So what are the type of visitors that are attracted to the island of Oahu? The Hawaiian Islands are also unique, also different, and the visitors that are coming to Oahu, it's vital for you to know so you can qualify your visitor to the correct island. Our visitors coming here to Oahu, they are active travelers. They're extremely engaged with the destination. Yes, they want to lay out on the beach, they want to get some sun, they want to drink their fruity cocktails, but at the end of the day, they also want to go out and enjoy and immerse themselves with the destination, whether it be through our shopping, dining, nightlife, and then escaping to enjoy some of the off-the-beaten-path activities, nature, festivals. These are all priorities for our clients that are visiting Oahu. So that being said, every island within the Hawaiian island chain has their unique brand essence. One unique word to describe who they are in a nutshell. Our brand essence right here on the island of Oahu is energizing. Again, there is so much to see, so much to do, no matter what your age group or interest level, and a great depth of product. There is not a moment that any of your clients will say that they are bored when coming and vacationing right here on the island of Oahu. So we're going to start our journey on Oahu South Shore. Of course, famous for the Waikiki resort area, that area needing no introduction, of course. And we're going to take a little surf lesson. We're going to do some beach activities. Now, surfing was born in Hawaii, and Oahu is the epicenter for championship surfing today. The Hawaiian ali'i, or our royalty, they ruled and rode the waves along what is now called Waikiki Beach. In fact, the Waikiki Beach, Waikiki was our ali'i, our royalty's playground. Yes, Hawaii was once ruled by kings and queens, and our kings and queens came to the beautiful waters of Waikiki to relax and enjoy. Stand-up paddle surfing also began on Oahu, and another famous phenom that began on Oahu was the Waikiki Beach Boys. Now, in the 1950s, during the tourist boom, tourists wanted photographs of themselves surfing. So the Waikiki Beach Boys, who are now legendary surfing instructors, they slung cameras around their necks and they paddled their surfboards out to capture these live action shots. So the Waikiki Beach Boys were born. In the early 2000s, stand-up paddling experienced a renaissance and is one of the world's fastest growing sports year-round. And Waikiki Beach on Oahu's South Shore provides exceptional conditions for surfers and stand-up paddlers. Whether your clients are experienced or new to the sport, the soft sands of Waikiki Beach, the calm waters are home to a multitude of surf schools offering surfing and stand-up paddling lessons. So again, a number of different outfitters to take advantage of some of our outdoor activities. Now, a fun way to enjoy the waters of Waikiki that is also part of our history and our culture are outrigger canoe rides. Now, Hawaii's long and proud legacy of ocean voyaging began nearly 2 millennia ago when the Polynesians used the stars to navigate across the Pacific Ocean in outrigger canoes. And today, outrigger canoe racing is one of Hawaii's most popular sports. Waikiki Beach Services and Hawaiian Ocean Adventures, they actually offer thrilling outrigger canoe rides right in the Waikiki surf. And You can enjoy, again, not only a fun, thrill-seeking adventure, but this is also very much a part of our host culture right here on Oahu. Now, an organization that I love to give information about is this organization called Access Surf Hawaii. What is wonderful about Access Surf Hawaii is they are a nonprofit organization and they provide opportunities for guests with physical challenges and physical disabilities to get out in the water and get on a surfboard in a barrier-free environment. Now, how many of you may have clients with physical challenges or family members of clients with physical challenges who never imagined they could get on the beach, let alone get in the water? Guess what? Access Surf Hawaii, right on the island of Oahu, makes this possible. And what a great memory for your clients, friends, and families to be able to create together. So one of the things that we have here on the island of Oahu is the largest number of cultural festivals and sporting events on an annual basis amongst all the Hawaiian Islands. And on Oahu South Shore, we have a number of great sporting events that are going to be coming up pretty soon. Some of these may be a little too late, but if you have clients that are thinking about a vacation next month, book them, tell them to come if they are sporting enthusiasts. The Waikiki Rough Water Swim is at the beginning of September. It is one of the world's greatest open water swimming events, and it is annually listed in the world's top 100 open water swims, and it is a 2.4-mile ocean swim. Quite a fabulous event. Or if you have clients that are already planning on being here, please put that in the itinerary if they want to participate in some swimming. And then the Honolulu Century Ride is another fabulous event for those bicyclists in your database. Thousands of bikers from around the world converge on Oahu every fall, every September for the Honolulu Century Ride. The bike ride is the biggest cycling event in Hawaii on Oahu, and it offers a range of courses ranging from 25 to 50 to 75 or 100 miles. And visitors and participants, they enjoy a festive atmosphere with the finish line that sits at the end of Waikiki at Kapiolani Park. It is a great experience, and participants will experience some of the most majestic scenery in the world. Another really popular event coming up in December of this year is the Honolulu Marathon. It is the fourth largest marathon in the U.S., and it attracts over 30,000 participants to Oahu each December. Now, this marathon is unique in the sense that there is no limit on the number of participants, and there is no cutoff time. It therefore attracts both fast runners who are your serious marathon runners, as well as folks who just want to go out together and enjoy the marathon with their friends and families, folks who want to participate but prefer to walk. It is a 26.2 scenic course, and it includes, again, spectacular views along the entire course of the Honolulu Marathon. And if you have golf enthusiasts in your database, guess what? Each January, the Sony Open happens in Hawaii. It attracts over 144 of the world's greatest golf professionals right here on the island of Oahu. The event is the largest charity golf event in Hawaii. And this is it's on the PGA Tour, and it again showcases international golf talent against the backdrop of Oahu's beautiful natural beauty in the world. So again, you can see those championship golfers right here at the Sony Open in January. So we're going to head out of Waikiki and Honolulu a little bit, and we're going to head a little east. About 15-20 minutes east of Waikiki sits the Makapu'u Lighthouse Trail. Now, the Makapu'u Lighthouse Trail offers outstanding vistas of the windward coast of Oahu, beautiful, beautiful shoreline, gorgeous views, and on clear days, you can even see our neighbor islands of Molokai and Lanai. It is an easy hike. It is panoramic. The views are stunning. And during the winter months, our humpback whales are migrating to warmer waters. You can actually see humpback whales swimming, breaching, frolicking in these waters if you take the Makapu'u Lighthouse Trail hike. It is a 2-mile round-trip hike. It features incredible island and ocean views, and it ends at a point that overlooks the Makapu'u Lighthouse. This lighthouse was built in the early 1900s on a cliff over 600 feet above sea level. And this trail, this hike, is wonderful for all activity levels. It is a very gentle hike. It is a paved pathway. So again, families, friends, no matter what their physical level is, this is a great hike offering some wonderful, wonderful views. Now, we also have our serious hikers who want to get outdoors and explore those off the beaten paths and trails. And for travelers who prefer to go on these hikes, I highly recommend it. Don't hike alone if you're visiting, because again, there are so many traces and you may not be sure what areas are safer over the others. The Hawaii Hike with the Group, and we have some amazing hiking clubs right here. Hawaii Trail and Mountain Club. This is an Oahu-based organization that explores and enjoys the island's unique natural heritage and environment, and they welcome visitors on their hikes. They hike a different Oahu trail every weekend. Their hiking schedules, descriptions, meeting places, and the level of difficulty are all included on their website. Another wonderful organization for guided or team hikes, I guess, would be the Sierra Club's Oahu chapter. Now, they have easy, moderate, and strenuous hikes. They have photography hikes. They even do service projects such as cleaning and maintaining trails and beaches. So two very, very good organizations. If you do have those hiking enthusiasts, again, that want to venture off the beaten path with some great organizations right here on Oahu. Now, we're heading further east. The windward coast of Oahu is one of my favorite places to visit. I have to say, this really gets you out into the country. You're enjoying some of the most lush, beautiful scenery, lush rainforest on one side and gorgeous pristine white sand beaches on the other. And going back to town and country, this is why I say Oahu has the best of both worlds and what other islands have to offer. You can stay in the Waikiki or the Ko'olina resort areas. You can enjoy that shopping, the nightlife, that dining, great outdoor adventure as well. And then when you're ready to change up the pace, get one with nature. Check out of your hotels in these areas. Take that beautiful scenic drive, rent a car, drive along the windward coast and stop, picnic, enjoy some of the beaches, and then stay for a few nights on Oahu's North Shore. We have the Courtyard by Marriott on Oahu, that North Shore that opened up last year. And we also have the full-service Turtle Bay Resort on Oahu's North Shore. Both great options. And along your drive on the windward coast, you are going to experience the Kualoa Nature Reserve. This is over 4,000 acres, a very historic, very symbolic. The land was bought back in the 1800s by the Judd family from King Kamehameha III. The property is still owned by descendants of the Judd family till today. Kualoa Rancho Nature Preserve, it is again over 4,000 acres of stunning scenery. It is a working cattle ranch, and not only does it have all of these attributes, but it has also been home to a number of filming of movies. If you all have seen the latest Jurassic World, it was filmed right there. In fact, the picture on the left-hand side of my screen was a train station. They've left it up, so you can do movie set tours at Kualoa Ranch. You can do jungle tours. They take you all the way to the back of the valleys, and you're seeing some of the most beautiful Hawaiian native forests. You can do zip lining, horseback riding, ATV riding through the stunning scenic valleys at Kualoa Ranch. And if you're in the mood for some beach activities, they have an island called Secret Island, no longer secret because you all know about it now, where you can enjoy beach activities and ocean voyaging activities. So a lot of great outdoor experiences at Kualoa Ranch. Now, Kualoa Ranch is also home to the Xterra Trail Run Series. Now, this run right here at Kualoa Ranch is the crown jewel of the Paul Mitchell Xterra Trail Run Series. It happens annually in December at the majestic Kualoa Ranch. And Kualoa Ranch has been host to this event since the creation of it in 2008. It is a 21-kilometer half marathon course, and it is considered to be a world championship course. And the Xterra Trail Run at Kualoa Ranch, what is wonderful about it is a lot of the trails that the runners run on are actually closed to the public year-round. The only time these private trails are open is during the Xterra Run, and it takes runners through some of the most diverse and scenic terrain on the planet. And again, it's worth noting that there is no qualifying process to enter the Xterra Run World Championship. It is an event open to runners of all ages, of all skill levels, and so you have your hardcore trail runners doing the World Championship course, and then you have your beginners or your folks, again, that want to go out for fun. So again, they have the 21K championship course. They also have a 10K, a 5K, and an adventure walk. So again, breathtaking surroundings for your clients to enjoy during the Xterra Trail Run World Championship right at Kualoa Ranch. Now, a wonderful way for your guests to experience the destination and to really immerse themselves in the culture and giving back to the island and also taking a little piece of our island home with them is by doing a volunteer project. Now, over on the Windward Coast sits a very, very, very special place called He'ia Fish Pond. Now, the He'ia Fish Pond is an ancient Hawaiian fish pond. It is about 800 years old. It is over 88 acres, built of coral and rock. And at one time, centuries ago, there were fish ponds that dotted the entire Hawaiian island chain. As civilization grew, as times changed, the fish ponds kind of broke away, they disappeared, and the fish ponds were built by the ancient Hawaiians as a way to cultivate fish. It was there so as to sustain themselves without having to go into open waters. It was pretty much what you can think of as modern day aquaculture. There is a very special organization called Pai Pai o He'ia that cares for the He'ia fish pond, and you can actually go and help in the restoration efforts at He'ia Fish Pond. Visitors can learn and experience the importance of sustainability here from a native Hawaiian experience. They have community workday activities. You can help in the restoration efforts again by moving rock and coral, removing invasive species, and helping to rebuild the fish pond wall. The goal is to have this fish pond once again be a self-sustaining fish pond as it was during the ancient Hawaiian period and cultivate fish to sustain the local economy. Again, what a great special experience for your guests to be able to partake when they're here with us on the island. They do require RSVPs, and the website is on my screen right there. And again, if you have families, if you have groups wanting to go down to He'ia and participate in some giving back volunteer activities, contact the team at He'ia Fish Pond. They are more than happy to assist and create activities around the age group and the physical level of your client. So we're going to head on out to Oahu's North Shore. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful countryside. One popular activity to experience on the North Shore, unlike any other you can experience in the state of Hawaii, is glider rides. Now, Honolulu Soaring was formed in the 1970s and has operated continuously from a small little airfield called Dillingham Airfield on Oahu's North Shore. And we have excellent flying conditions in Hawaii year-round, and this soaring activity operates year-round. And you can see the small little Dillingham Airfield right at the top of my screen right there. Fabulous adventure. They tow you up in these glider rides, and once you catch those thermals, they set you free, and you are soaring, you are gliding, you are seeing some of the most breathtaking mountain and ocean sceneries that you will ever get to experience in the world with Honolulu Soaring. Another fabulous adventure to enjoy up on Oahu's North Shore is ziplining. We had so much fun. I have done this ziplining adventure at the Climeworks Kiana Farms zipline. It is fabulous. It consists of 8 world-class dual ziplines ranging from 500 feet all the way to half a mile long. They have 3 unique sky bridges. They have 2 rappels. To get to the top of the summit, they take you on this fun ATV adventure to the top, and they truly incorporate the Hawaiian host culture by telling you stories and legends of this area where you're zipping through and really giving you a unique Hawaiian experience. They have extra quiet zip lines that are designed so that you can see the fabled North Shore's famous beaches and lush mountains. And from start to finish, you are going to have some panoramic views of the most beautiful scenery on Oahu's North Shore. Now, a quick insider tip. The Kiana Farms zipline run by Climeworks, they are located right next door to our famous shrimp trucks cooking up some deliciously good garlic shrimp in the Kahuku area. So what I highly suggest is go do your zip lining and then go eat some delicious lunch at our shrimp trucks right next door to the Kiana Farms zip line. Now, eco tours are a very cool way to experience and enjoy the destination. The North Shore Eco Tours, operating out of Oahu's North Shore, it's a new hiking company that was started by a native Hawaiian couple who wanted to share Oahu's beauty from a native Hawaiian perspective. And they want to teach participants who come on their tour how Hawaiians respect and use native flora. They have a fabulous off-road expedition in these old World War II Pinzgaro vehicles that take visitors off-roading. You do some off-roading, and once you do some off-roading, when you get to the end of the trail, you go hiking, and you go hiking in some of the most amazing, breathtaking forests, native Hawaiian forests that you will ever see in the world. In fact, the North Shore Eco Tours is the only organization, the only company that has permission to hike through privately owned trust property in a protected native Hawaiian forest. And they have a number of different hiking adventures to choose from. All of their guides are Hawaiian educators and are cultural practitioners. You will see again some of the most incredible terrain on Oahu, the rare native plants. You're jumping in freshwater pools, all the while learning stories about the history, the language, and about the natural environment right here on Oahu. And still continuing our journey on Oahu's North Shore, snorkeling is a big thing for us here. We have some amazing snorkeling on Oahu. And if you're up on Oahu's North Shore, a great place to go snorkeling is Pupukea Beach Park, fondly nicknamed Shark's Cove, where the break in the shoreline opens up some amazing large tide pools. And visiting Pupukea Beach Park, snorkeling up here is best done during the summer months when the North Shore surf is calm. Now, speaking about getting out in some water adventure, Hawaii, Oahu is home to the Vans Triple Crown of surfing during the winter months. The world's best pro surfers gather annually to compete in this prestigious surf competition right on Oahu's North Shore. There are 3 different surfing events during the Vans Triple Crown of surfing, and this is a great opportunity for your clients to witness some of the world's most famous championship surfers right on Oahu's North Shore, surfing those epic North Shore breaks during the winter months. Another great event that we have coming up on Oahu's North Shore in February is the Wanderlust Yoga and Music Festival. Now, this festival is the ultimate mind, body, soul, and wellness festival. It features yoga and meditation instructors. There are also musical performers and top chefs, as well as wellness speakers and leaders. It truly is a journey to get rejuvenated in a fabulous outdoor environment in paradise, right on Oahu's North Shore. So keep that in mind, February coming up 2017. So continuing our journey around the island, we are going to take some adventures or participate in some adventures on Oahu's west side of the island in the leeward coast of Oahu. Now, the leeward coast of Oahu, the west side of the island, very different coastline from the windward coast or the east shore. The windward coast, very lush, very green. The leeward coast, just rugged, rugged coastline, beautiful coastline. You have to go out and experience the leeward coast. A very, very unique organization out on the leeward coast is Wildside Specialty Tours. Now, Wildside Specialty Tours is a group of marine biologists that belong to the Hawaii Ecotourism Association, and they take you out in this catamaran to swim with our wild spinner dolphins in the open ocean. And it is a very intimate experience. They take maybe 12 people out on the catamaran at the most, and they offer 1, maybe 2 charters a day. And it is probably one of the most spectacular, breathtaking experiences your guests will ever have. I have done this. Every time I go into the water, I am in my snorkel going, thank you, amen, hallelujah, what a beautiful experience. You are swimming with our spinner dolphins like you're a part of this pod. There are these pods of dolphins that come back to this one area on the west side of the island every day, and you're swimming with them. They're swimming under you, they're swimming in front of you, they're swimming next to you. It is so magical, and again, one of the most unique experiences you will ever get to enjoy on the planet. Once you're done swimming with the dolphins, the team on the wild side boat, they take you to swim with our tropical Hawaiian fish. They take you out to swim with our green Hawaiian sea turtles, or here in Hawaii, we call them honu. Beautiful, beautiful activity. What a special memory. And of course, we also do have visitors that want to go out and do some deep sea fishing. Over on the leeward coast of Hawaii, the Waianae coast on Oahu is a place where large concentrations of large fish congregate. And on a typical Hawaiian fishing charter with live bait sport fishing, you may encounter giant blue marlin, mahi-mahi, wahoo, yellowfin tuna, big-eyed tuna, skipjack tuna, and this is quite the experience for your deep-sea fishers, for your serious fishermen. Again, it operates out of the west side of the island, in the Waianae Small Boat Harbor. Live bait sport fishing, they offer full and half-day charters for up to 6 people. So it's definitely great for your die-hard marlin fishermen. They operate Hawaiian marlin fishing charters that specifically target blue marlin fishing as well. But they also do charters for, again, all other species that are available. So something to keep in mind if you do have fishing enthusiasts in your database. So again, one of the most unique things, besides the depth of product that we have here on the island of Oahu, are the number of festivals and events. And as you can see, we have a great number of annual sports and fitness events on the entire island through the year. GoHawaii.com/events is a website you definitely want to keep in mind. Pass that on to your clients, see what's coming up in the year, and maybe create an itinerary around your clients' interest level. Or if they are already here or their dates are not flexible, see what's happening in town and encourage them to either participate if they can or go out and experience some of our festivals and events and sporting events. And again, that website is gohawaii.com. Our consumer portal is visit-oahu.com. Our events portal right on there. And for all of our travel agents listening in, agents.gohawaii.com is our travel agent portal. We have some wonderful online training modules that are extremely interactive and a great way for you to continue your education, not only about and learn not only more about Oahu, but about all of the other islands within the Hawaiian island chain. So with that, I'd like to say a big mahalo to all of you for joining us today. I hope you've gotten some wonderful ideas for your travelers wanting to escape to some warm weather in the upcoming months. And my contact information is right on the screen as well, should you need to reach out to me for any additional information you may have about the island of Oahu. So mahalo once again for listening in.
Thank you very much, Karishma.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we'll allow a couple minutes now for people to ask any questions that they may have. And once again, anyone with questions can just type them into either the chat box or the Q&A box, and I can read them out, and they'll be answered now. Okay. Here is one question. Okay, here's a question that was submitted to the Q&A box. Great presentation. Unfortunately, I only caught the end of the surfing portion. Do you know if lessons are available to preteens and teens?
Absolutely. In fact, the surf instructors are wonderful. Again, they take all age levels, all age groups, all experience levels, and it is a great way to engage those preteens and teenagers in the destination, because the last thing you want is your teenager saying that they're bored. So get them out there, get them to enjoy.
Oh, very good, very good. Okay, so we'll give it another minute or two. Here's another submitted question. Would you say the Leeward Coast is more off the beaten path compared to other parts of the island?
I would say certain areas of the Leeward Coast. Now, the Leeward Coast, at the start of the Leeward Coast, it is home to the Ko'olina Resort area. It is the only developed resort area on Oahu. And once you exit out of the Ko'olina Resort area on the Leeward Coast, heading further west, you do hit definitely more undeveloped, more rustic, more countryscapes on the Leeward Coast, similar like you would do on the eastern shores of Oahu once you get out of Honolulu and Waikiki.
Sounds good, sounds good. Oh, and we have a couple more questions that popped up in the Q&A box and also one in the chat box. I think this one was submitted first. Are the activities like fishing, etc., commissionable?
I do know Wildside Specialty Tours is commissionable for a fact. I would reach out individually to the charter fishing companies, because again, a lot of them are small business owners. I would recommend reaching out to them directly to see if they do offer commission to travel agents for their fishing charters.
Okay. And this question submitted from an anonymous viewer is, what are the best months for whale watching?
The winter months. Whale season is usually from November all the way through April.
Oh, nice.
So it works out for our Canadian friends up there. They come down, spend the winter with us, just like the whales. You know, the waters are a lot warmer down here.
Both have the same idea then, getting to.
Yes, they do.
Okay. And okay, this viewer says, fantastic webinar, Karishma. The zipline complex on the North Shore looks amazing. Are there other good places for ziplining on the island as well?
Absolutely. In fact, Kualoa Private Nature Reserve, they have a fabulous zip line as well. Again, it's set all the way at the back of Kualoa Ranch, and you're getting some incredible scenery. So Climeworks at Kiana Farms as well as Kualoa Ranch are two great zip line opportunities right here to enjoy nature.
Nice. Okay. And here's another question from an anonymous viewer that submitted to the Q&A box. In your opinion, what is the most unique activity to the island of Oahu?
You know, that is a tough question for me to answer. It really depends on what your client is interested in. However, something that you really can't experience, you know, it's the North Shore Eco Tour. Again, you're hiking in some of the most incredible terrain on the planet. Wildside specialty tours that we talked about. You're swimming in the open ocean with our wild spinner dolphins. Outrigger canoe rides. You can't do that anywhere else in the world. So, you know, again, it depends what your clients are interested in. But I think there are these unique activities, like I just pointed out, that you will not get to experience in a setting like this anywhere in the world.
Very nice. That sounds great. Okay, and I think that might be it for questions, unless another one pops up here. Oh, hey, here's another one. Can you provide an update on the Pearl Harbor 75th anniversary activities?
Great question. The Pearl Harbor, this is a big year for us on Oahu and in the world, actually. All eyes are going to be on Pearl Harbor. This year, again, marks the 75th anniversary. The website that you want to check out is pearlharbor75anniversary.com. On the website, they have a number of different activities and events planned. There's going to be military-themed movies on the beach. There's going to be a Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day parade. There's going to be, of course, the ceremonies on December the 7th. So please Google it, look for Pearl Harbor 75th anniversary.com to just keep up to date. National Parks keeps updating that website on a regular basis. And again, a very significant for us here on Oahu. This is the last year the survivors are probably going to be together. They are getting older. So if your client has Oahu on their radar, they were planning on coming next year, please tell them to come this year. It's a big year for us.
Okay. Yeah, that website's going to be a fantastic resource, too, for history buffs and people who are just interested in that era, too.
Absolutely.
And Margaret asks, can you suggest accommodations nearby the Wanderlust Festival?
Turtle Bay Resort. It actually happens on the Turtle Bay Resort is over, I want to say 40 acres. Don't quote me on that, but it is a huge acreage. And the Wanderlust Yoga and Music Festival happens on the Turtle Bay property in all of their secluded areas. So Turtle Bay would be the place to stay.
Okay, excellent. And the next question is actually one that I can answer. Mona asked, is this webinar being recorded? I missed most of it as I was on the phone with a client. Yeah, definitely, Mona. These webinars are all recorded, and they're actually uploaded to the Baxter Travel Media YouTube channel. So if you go on YouTube and just search for Baxter Travel Media, the first result that pops up as a channel result will be the Baxter Travel Webcast YouTube channel. And they are all uploaded onto there in their entirety, including the Q&A sessions. Those are part of the recording as well. And here's one more. The Food and Wine Festival, what's the most current update on that event?
It is a great event. I am so excited. The Hawaii Food and Wine Festival is in October this year, is at the end of October, and Oahu is the center of the Food and Wine Festival. It wraps up the entire week right here on the island of Oahu. We have over 100 internationally renowned chefs and vintners that are going to be on Oahu for an entire week, and there are different events planned across the island during that week. There are interactive events, there are excursions that are circled around food and the local food culture. You have to come down here. What makes the Hawaii Food and Wine Festival so, so, so special, again, not only is it on Oahu and you're eating some of the world's most amazing food cooked by these amazing chefs in paradise, but all of the food that the chefs are cooking on site, all of the produce is actually sourced from the Hawaiian Islands. So it really promotes sustainable living, and proceeds go to sustaining our local community, culinary colleges, farmers, etc. It is just a fabulous event. It was started by Chef Roy Yamaguchi and Chef Alan Wong, who were the pioneers of Hawaii regional cuisine and have actually won James Beard Awards. So if you have a foodie in your database, please send them to us in October. They are going to love you for that. You can buy tickets as a package on the Hawaii Food and Wine Festival website, or you can buy tickets to individual events as well. So great, great, great culinary, our premier culinary event in the Pacific.
Yeah, and for anyone who missed last month's webinar, the topic was all the different culinary opportunities that are available on Oahu. So for anyone that missed that webinar, that one's on the Baxter Travel Media YouTube channel as well. Okay, and that was the last one. I don't see any in here. I think we've covered everybody's submitted questions today.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, everybody. We appreciate all of your hard work. And again, if you need anything, any assistance, feel free to email me. And big mahalo, Daniel, to you for hosting our webinar today. And have a wonderful day, everybody. Mahalo.
Yeah.